Hey, welcome all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk. Out here, the sun is coming up. I've been doing that thing for a minute. Another lesson for you coming up. It's going to be a good one for some of us. Right, as the 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message, message to the story for life I give. Life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. Oh, I appreciate you. Let's go. You just fueling the fire. All right. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself spiritually. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for right thinkers to do just that. Give it, you receive it, use it, voila, you got it. Know thyself is the question. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them, don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I could teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. That's my goal, to wake you up with knowledge of self, not belief. A person who knows and knows that they know, yeah, is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know that self. And to my eye, be true. The phrase that my master teacher expressed to his constituents and haters, my equals, I'll debate. On others, I'll teach. And if you're a believer, we have nothing to debate about. Let's move on. Today's lesson, again, let's talk about, are you a ascender or a pretender? Layman term, are you a knower or a believer? Same thing, different terminology. I'm going to break it down for you. Don't make a difference to me. I can do it either way. Watch this. Right thinking philosophy is to help the ignorant people raise their spiritual awareness, aka consciousness, to know thyself. We all given conscious. That's a gift. How you use it is your return to him. Life is God's gift. How you do with it, what you do with it is your gift to him. You can serve him or serve yourself. But if you're not conscious, you can't serve neither, pretty much. We have the ability, again, to what? Raise our spiritual consciousness with what? The right teachings of right thinking philosophy, aka Maya philosophy, Kemetic, whatever y'all want to call it. No, it's right thinking philosophy. So that's it. If you teach or preach for riches, selfish gains, then to get from the ignorant, oh, you're a pretender. Okay, calm down. Don't worry. Cinderella, if the shoe fit, that's your problem, not mine. But I got the glass slipper, and I'm gonna try it on all of y'all. Okay, if it don't fit, that's good. If it fit, you got a problem. All right, you are a pretender. Watch this, a faker, a perpetrator, and if you, excuse me, and being all of that, yeah, and you might get rich in this life. Some of y'all are, and it's working for you, but that's all you get. Party's over for you. When this party's over, yeah, party's over for you also. No afterlife for you. Like the sous chef and my man in Seinfeld. No afterlife for you. Gino, you're going to hell. I keep him on speed dial. All right, here you go. Let me do this. My right thinking philosophy helps you to ascend. That means raising your consciousness. Why? With knowledge of self, living right, that's how it's done. And raise your spiritual consciousness. That's what sages and right thinking masters do. For you, I do what I do. For you, I got you. Now, listen, if you mean well, you talk all that good talk, then you should be doing well. That means living and professing your principles and your philosophical points of views. That's what I get by that. Doing the right thing is what? Living by your spiritual truth, aka so you can show others firsthand what it looks like. That's what I do for you. So you know what it looked like. Now, if you want to be your best self, be my guest. Come on. Now, before I started teaching this right thinking philosophy that I came up with, I had to live the principles that I've learned over the last 35 years. I didn't just come up with right thinking philosophy. All of a sudden, I want to teach people how to live right. It didn't work like that. Yeah, I'm like a mad doctor mentally with my mind. Again, I did the drugs. I was the first one. Okay, watch this. I use me as my guinea pig. I did it with the drug game. I do it with my lessons. I do it with the knowledge that I obtained and received and proved that it worked. I still do the same format. The process don't change. Why? Because the results is going to be worth it. What was that right here? Okay. Yeah, I'm my own guinea pig, and I proved that by what? For the last 10 years, I live my principles, my philosophical points of view that I learned over the last 25. 25 learning, 10 professing. Now I got a couple of years in teaching. So I haven't been teaching a long time. No, I've been living, learning, and becoming the teacher that I am now from doing just that. Now I can teach, not preach. Let's go. I stand 100% behind my right thinking philosophies. Why? Because I know for a fact that they work. I don't believe that they work. I don't want you to believe that they work. I want you to practice them, use them, and manifest for yourself. So now you what? You know that they work. I do. I can teach you, and you will too once you do what you need to do for you. My goal is transparent. Ain't no secrets, ain't no hidden agenda. I want to teach my right thinking philosophy to all those who want to learn. That's why I use my platform right here. I ain't going no further. I'll be right here. If you want me, you know to find me. And if you come here, you know what you come here for. You believe in the hereafter? You come to me, you know what you hereafter. I got what you're coming for. Knowledge of self. You know the deal. Now, personally, I'm an enlightener, aka sage. I got my hat on. I'm doing a hoodie thing now, but yeah, my title as a sage is I help others master themselves. I don't need you telling behind me, bowing to me. No, I need you to take the lesson, move on, and do the best you could for yourself. That's paying me respect and homage. What I'm doing myself every day. Ain't no different. But I teach you, I do. When you can enlighten someone to themselves, that's helping them to ascend. I'm an ascender, assistance. I'm going to assist you in ascending to your higher conscious state, aka to know thyself. Please understand that. Now, and what I teach you will empower you, aka knowledge is power. I'm giving you self knowledge. You will, okay. I'm empowering you with, again, self knowledge that you can live by when daily and prove it out every day. This is what I'm doing. Why? Because once you get a routine, once you get the formula, once you understand how it works, you will use it. And it's there for you to use every day. I don't leave home without it. Okay. I give, again, these are life lessons. I don't teach you scholarly. I ain't got time for that nonsense. I take the books, I read them, I decipher, comprehend, and I break it down and give you a synopsis. I mean, I'm going to squeeze it down to simple form, title like, so it's digestible, so you can learn and comprehend. I ain't trying to talk over your head. I ain't trying to show how smart I am. I'm trying to show you how intelligent I am to giving you lessons that you can do the same thing for yourself if you pay attention and use it. I'm giving it to you free of charge. Scholarly knowledge will educate you scholarly, but not spiritually or enlightening you. That's what right thinking philosophy do. Because I should get to school. Good idea. Nah, I'm good right here. This is my school. My lab is where I do what I do. Right thinking philosophy gets you, excuse me, gives you knowledge that what help you to ascend to higher spiritual enlightenment, aka nihas. Christ-like. The highest level you can obtain, you have to open the third eye. You have to do that. You can't get there that third eye. He tell you, you can't get to my father. The only way to get there is through me. Open the third eye is what he was trying to tell you. Calm down. Now, let's get to the part I like. Here we go. I see a lot of pretenders. And I love calling out the fakers and the pretender. Why? Well, why are you talking about us? I could. Now, why? Who are the pretenders? They are your ego tripping CEOs, mega church preachers, Bible believers, aka all followers of the good book. And they're going to tell you what you should do, how you should do it when they don't know. So, pretenders. Oh, I believe. Okay, calm down, pump your brakes. If you start a conversation with me that says, I believe, you become the Peanuts teacher. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, so don't do that. You can end it with, I believe. Okay, at least I heard what you said. But if you say you believe, I ain't heard nothing you said. Moving on. Those who preach that well-dressed lie, they call religion pretenders. Got to tell you that. Why? Because it's a lie. And no matter how much you believe it, it's still a lie. Pretending to know or no, you ain't being pretending. You just believe it. So you're pretending to have something that you don't have, which is knowledge of self and knowing the higher self, aka God. You believe in it, but you don't know. Hell, I claim to be a servant of God. I don't do the Bible. I don't preach their word from that book. That don't mean I can't be a servant of God and teaching the truth and righteous living. And for some who follow the book, the believer, they put to them, I may seem to be the pretender because I'm not following their doctrine, their dogma, their belief system. You don't want me to tell you what you can do with that, but I'm being nice. Again, but I'm trying to get across a point to most of you people who believe. Stop that. Bring it back. Moving on. Now, if you're saving souls for money, belief, you're not serving God, but yourself, and your ignorant ego self is driving you to believe that you're serving your higher self and you're being tricked by your own self. If you're pretending and you're claiming others to be pretending, then guess what? That means both y'all just pretenders. He pointing the finger at you, you point the finger at him. Or he's a fraud. No, he lied. He did. But y'all both doing the same thing. So that's my point. In-house fighting over religious concepts, that's ridiculous. That's what's going on. And you wonder why young people don't come to church? They don't need that nonsense. They do need knowledge of self. Come on, young people, hang out with your boy. I'm gonna take that adult side and put it down for the kids. Maybe I can get my point across to a younger generation who wants to know the truth, not fight and argue against what they believe. I'm done. Okay, if you're pretending, okay, I did that already. Let me wrap this up. Last one. Let's show our young the truth. That's right thing, the philosophy model. Don't give them a whole bunch of jibber jabber. Don't tell them a whole bunch of dreams. Show them, and they'll follow. The truth is easy. I'm old school. Yeah, I believe in show and telling. And what you say should match what you do. When you tell them something and you do what you tell them, they say, okay. They take to that. Same way, if you tell them this and do that, they can see it hypocritical in their own parents. So understand that. That's moving on. I don't always know. Watch this. Excuse me. I didn't always know these spiritual truths I learned over the years. So when I was young and ignorant, I only did what I believed was right. A lot of it wasn't. Now I can teach and instruct on what is right because now I know. Big difference. In life, I was young. Again, look and see everything we do. Remember, the first 7 years of an infant's life, all he's doing is scanning. All he's doing is taking in information. And based on what you're showing him as parents is what's going to happen to him. He come out blank. She come out blank. You set the script for the first 7 years. Please understand that. So let's institute the truth. Calm down. Calm down. When you're living right, you can point out those who what pretending and ain't living right. Yeah, I do that on a regular basis. Why? I am. And if you ain't doing what I'm doing, I'm screaming on you, dog. Last one. When others use your principles and they're growing spiritually, that makes you an ascender, aka sage. That's me. That's why I do what I do for you. Keep growing, keep tuning in, keep paying attention. I got you. I'll be back.